Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will look into various number systems used in digital design. The outline of the lecture is we first look into the number systems, decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal. Also, we will look into number conversions. Human beings communicate in languages like English, Telugu, Tamil, etc. Similarly, computers communicate in binary language. Every language has alphabets. English has 26 alphabets, A to Z. Similarly, binary language has two alphabets. They are 0 and 1. We represent decimal number 8 with the single digit 8. Humans can understand easily. Then how is decimal number 8 represented in binary? It is represented as 1000. Humans cannot easily understand this. Then what does these zeros and ones represent? Before we look what 0 and 1 represent, we will discuss what a digital system is. A digital system is a device that stores, processes, and communicates information in digital form. 0 and 1 are called as bits. Bit stands for binary digit. Bit stands for binary digit. Now we will look at what 0 and 1 mean. In logic language, 0 represents low or false state, while 1 represents high or true state. Speaking at circuit level, 0 represents 0 volts or ground potential, while 1 represents 1.8 volts for transistors or microprocessors fabricated using 180 nanometer technology released in the year 1998. Similarly, 1 volt for 45 nanometer technology and 0.8 volts for 7 nanometer technology. 0 represents ground potential and 1 represents a high voltage, and it can be 0.8 volts, 1 volt or 1.8 volts, etc. Now let us look at number systems. Decimal system has 0 to 9 digits, a total of 10 digits. Therefore, the base or radix of decimal number system is 10. Base or radix is defined as the number of independent digits used in a particular number system. Base or radix is defined as the number of independent digits used in a particular number system. Binary system has the digits 0 and 1, a total of 2 digits. Therefore, the base or radix of the binary number system is 2. Octal number system has 0 to 7 digits, a total of 8 digits. Therefore, the base or radix of octal number system is 8. Hexadecimal number system has 0 to 9 digits and alphabets A to F, a total of 16 digits. Therefore, the base or radix of hexadecimal number system is 16. Once again, the definition of base or radix. Base or radix is defined as the number of independent digits used in a particular number system. Let's write decimal numbers from 0 to 50 and the equivalent binary, octal and hexadecimal numbers. What I suggest is please pause video and write on your own. First column decimal numbers, and second column let's write binary numbers 0 then 1. There is no 2 in binary number system, therefore the next number after 1 in binary occupies 2 places. Therefore the next number is 10, then 11. After 11, the next binary number occupies 3 digits, 100. The sequence goes on. In third column, let's write octal numbers. The numbers are 0 till 7. There is no number 8 in octal system, therefore the next number is 10. In the fourth column, hexadecimal numbers are represented. The decimal numbers from 0 to 9 After 9, the English alphabets from A to F. One important observation here is, with hex number system, the maximum possible 4-bit binary number can be represented. With hex number system, the maximum possible 4-bit binary number can be represented. Well, another important observation is the digits 10 in decimal and 10 in binary, 10 in octal and 10 in hexadecimal number system are not the same. For example, 10 in decimal is 1010 in binary, 12 in octal and A in hexadecimal system. How do we read a decimal number? Decimal number or real number is defined as a number whose whole part and the fractional part are separated by a decimal point. Whose whole part and the fractional part are separated by a decimal point. Example is 45.26 and not 45.26. You have to read it as 45.26. The dot in the decimal number is called as the decimal point. Now let's look at the representation of decimal number system. The traditional number system, also called as a positional number system, is a system in which a number is represented by a string of digits. For example, 2589.36 is equal to 2000 plus 500 plus 80 plus 9 plus 0.3 plus 0.06, which is equal to 2 into 1000 plus 5 into 100 plus 8 into 10 plus 9 into 1 plus 3 into 0.1 plus 6 into 0.01, which is equal to 2 into 10 to the power of 3 plus 5 into 10 to the power of 2 plus 8 into 10 to the power of 1 plus 9 into 10 to the power of 0 plus 3 into 10 to the power of minus 1 plus 6 into 10 to the power of minus 2. Each digit position has an associated weight. For example, 2 has an associated weight of 1000. That is, each weight is a power of 10 corresponding to the digits position. Each weight is a power of 10 corresponding to the digits position. The general form of a decimal number with a decimal point is represented by a series of coefficients A3, A2, A1, A0, dot A minus 1, A minus 2. Therefore, for the above example 2589.36, the coefficients are A3 equal to 2, A2 equal to 5, A1 equal to 8, A0 equal to 9, A minus 1 equal to 3, A minus 2 equal to 6. Here is another example, 89.36. The coefficients are A1 equal to 8, A0 equal to 9, A minus 1 equal to 3, A minus 2 equal to 6. Next is binary number system. For example, the binary number 10110, the leftmost bit 1 is called as most significant bit or MSB, while the rightmost bit 0 is called as the least significant bit or LSB. In binary number system, with 2 bits, we can have 2 to the power of 2, that is 4 combinations are possible. With 2 bits, 4 combinations are possible. And the maximum decimal number that can be represented is 3. Similarly, with 3 bits, 2 to the power of 3 combinations are possible, and the maximum decimal number that can be represented is 7. With 4 bits, 2 to the power of 4 combinations, and the maximal decimal number that can be represented is 15. With 5 bits, 2 to the power of 5 combinations, and the maximum decimal number is 31. With 6 bits, 2 to the power of 6 combinations, and maximum decimal number that can be represented is 63. With 7 bits, 2 to the power of 7 combinations, and maximum decimal number that can be represented is 127. With 8 bits, 2 to the power of 8 combinations, and the maximum decimal number that can be represented is 255. Binary numbers are used for representing memory in case of storage devices. A group of 8 bits is known as a byte. Bit is represented with small b, while byte is represented by capital B. One nibble has 4 bits, one byte has 8 bits, 1 kilobyte represented by small k, capital B, is equal to 1024 bytes. 1 megabyte, capital MB, is equal to 1024 kilobytes. 1 gigabyte, GB, is equal to 1024 megabytes. 1 terabyte equal to 1024 gigabytes. We have hard disks which have a capacity of 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, etc. Also, we use in data transfer. For example, 25.9 megabytes per second is a transfer rate here, or transfer speed. Now let's look at octal number system. It is a base 8 number system. It is an easy way for representing binary numbers in groups of 3. Octal number system is used in programming for old processors. For example, 74 is an octal number. Hexadecimal number system. It is a base 16 number system. It is easy way for representing binary numbers in groups of 4. It is an easy way for representing binary numbers in groups of 4. It is used for microprocessor programming. For example, A7 is an hexadecimal number. Well, so far we have seen decimal, binary, octal and hexadecimal number systems. Now let's look at number conversions from one system to another. First, from decimal to binary, decimal to octal, decimal to hexadecimal, then binary to decimal, octal to decimal, hexadecimal to decimal, and finally among octal, binary and hexadecimal. Let's first convert from decimal to binary, decimal to octal and decimal to hexadecimal. Here the target systems are binary, octal and hexadecimal. The target systems are binary, octal and hexadecimal systems, and the bases are 2, 8 and 16 respectively. The rule to be followed is, while converting from decimal to binary or octal or hexadecimal, is divide integer part with target base, and multiply the fractional part with target base. So you have to follow divide and multiply rule. Just to remember, donkey monkey rule. First letters D and M. How long we have to divide the integer part with base of the target system till the quotient becomes 0. How long we have to multiply the fractional part till the fractional part becomes 0. In case the fractional part repeats, then you can terminate at one stage. Let's convert the decimal number 31 to binary. Divide 31 with the base of the target system, which is 2 here. If I divide 31 with 2, 15 is the quotient and 1 is the remainder. Repeat the process. Divide 15 with 2. Quotient 7, remainder 1. Now the quotient is 1. Divide one more time. Quotient becomes 0 and remainder is 1. Now write down the reminders after each division. The first remainder represents LSB and the last remainder represents MSB. So 31 in decimal number system is equal to 11111 in binary number system. Let's convert the decimal fraction 0.6875 to binary. Multiply 0.6875 with 2. 2 is the base of the target system or radix of the target system. Separate the integer and fractional part. Then again multiply the fractional part with 2. Separate integer and fractional part. Again multiply the fractional part with 2. This is the product. Separate the integer and fractional part. Again multiply the fractional part with 2. Separate integer and fractional part. Now collect all the integer parts and they are the coefficients. So a minus 1 is 1, a minus 2 equal to 0, a minus 3 is 1, a minus 4 is 1. So this is the order. Now 0.6875, the decimal number, is equal to 0.1011. Another example of decimal to binary conversion. 23.8125 is the decimal number. Follow the same divide the integer part and multiply the fractional part rule. Let's have a look at the process. Dividing 23 with 2, quotient 11, remainder 1. Continue the process. So the last remainder is MSB. So 23 decimal is equal to 10111 in binary. Now let's convert the decimal fraction into binary. Follow the same procedure. Multiply the fractional part with 2. Separate integer and fractional part. Collect the coefficients. And the first coefficient till the last coefficients are put in this order. Now 0.8125 decimal number is equal to 0.1101 binary number. Combine both of them. 23.8125 decimal number is equal to integral part conversion and fractional part conversion results put together, which is equal to 10111.1101. Now let's convert decimal to octal. We follow the same divide multiply rule. Let's convert the number 153 to octal. This 153 here is the decimal number. The procedure is to divide 153 with the base or target system. 153 divided by 8. So 19 is quotient, 1 is remainder. 1 represents LSB. Again dividing 19 with 8, quotient is 2, remainder is 3. Divide one more time to get quotient equal to 2 and the remainder is 2. So 2 represents MSB. Now write in this order. The decimal number 153 is equal to 231 in octal format. Let's convert decimal number 0.513 to octal. Multiply with the target base, which is 8 here, till the fraction becomes 0. Else terminate after few fractional digits depending upon the accuracy required. So 0.513 is multiplied with 8. Integer is 4 and the fraction is 0.104. Therefore, the coefficient a minus 1 is 4. Continue. Stopping after 4 steps because it is not yielding 0. So write in this order. The decimal number 0.513 is equal to 0.4065 in octal format. Another example of decimal to octal conversion. 153.513 to the base 10 is equal to 231.4065 in octal number system. In the octal number system, you will never encounter numbers greater than 7. Now let's look at decimal to hexadecimal conversion. Again, we use divide the integer with base or radix and multiply the fractional part with the base or radix of the target system. Let's convert the decimal number 755 to hexadecimal system. Divide with 16 till the quotient is 0 and write the reminders from bottom to top representing MSB to LSB. Dividing with 16, quotient 47, remainder 3. Divide one more time, quotient 2, remainder is 15 here. Now you have to write this in equivalent hexadecimal format. You should not write remainder as 15. The remainder has to be appropriately converted. 16 to 32, 47 minus 32 is 15. The remainder you should not put 15 as such. So you have to write the appropriate hexadecimal number, which is f. Therefore, the hexadecimal number, the decimal number 755 is equal to 2f3 in hexadecimal number system. Let's convert decimal fraction 0.9375 to hexadecimal number. Multiply the fractional part with 16 till the fractional part becomes 0. Separate integer part, write in sequence. Here we are having integer part equal to 15, but the important thing, as I said earlier, you have to write it in equivalent hex number. The hexadecimal equivalent of 15 is f. Therefore, the decimal number 0.9375 is equal to f in hexadecimal number system. The decimal number 755.9375 is equal to the hexadecimal number 2f3.f. Now, let's look into conversion of binary, octal and hexadecimal numbers into decimal numbers. The rule is multiply and add. The rule is multiply and add. Each digit is multiplied by its own weighted position and added to get decimal number. Let the binary, octal and hexadecimal numbers are represented by coefficients a2, a1, a0, dot a minus 1, a minus 2, a minus 3, etc. The coefficients represent that of source number system. There is one important thing you have to remember. The coefficients here represents that of source number system. For example, if we are converting from binary to decimal, then coefficients are from binary number system. The coefficients are from binary number system. Each digit is multiplied by its own weighted position and added to get the decimal number. I repeat, each digit is multiplied by its own weighted position and added to get decimal number. The general expressions for binary, octal and hexadecimal numbers are shown in this table. Let's work out few examples. They are quite similar and easy. So the binary numbers have integer parts and fractional parts. The fractional parts are shaded. For example, let's convert the binary number 0110.001 to decimal number system. The coefficients for the integer part, they are A3 equal to 0, A2 equal to 1, A1 equal to 1, A0 equal to 0. Or you can write the other way, A0, A1, A2, A3, A minus 1, A minus 2, A minus 3. Right. Now the decimal equivalent is obtained by multiplying its own weighted sum and adding the weighted values. So A3, 0 into 2 to the power of 3 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of 1 plus 0 into 2 to the power of 0 plus, for the fractional part, 0 into 2 to the power of minus 1, 0 into 2 to the power of minus 2 plus 1 into 2 to the power of minus 3. So if you add together, you will get 6.125. So 6.125 is the decimal equivalent for the binary number 0110.001. Similarly, you can convert octal number into decimal number. Octal 127.125 is converted to decimal number by multiplying by its own weighted position and adding the weighted values. So it is equal to 8 square plus 2 into 8 to the power of 1 plus 7 into 8 to the power of 0 plus the fractional part 1 into 8 to the power of minus 1 plus 2 into 8 to the power of minus 2 plus 5 into 8 to the power of minus 3. So which is equal to 87.166015625. Similarly, hexadecimal number 57.2A8 is converted to decimal number by multiplying by its own weighted position and adding the weighted values. Therefore, after solving, 57.2A8, that is hexadecimal, is equal to 87.166015625 in decimal number. Now let's look at converting among binary, octal and hexadecimal number systems. To convert from binary to octal, partition the binary number into groups of 3 bits. For converting into octal, you have to partition the binary number into groups of 3 bits, starting from right side. To convert from binary to hexadecimal number system, partition the binary number into groups of 4 bits. The conversion from octal to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to octal is via binary. You have to first convert to binary, then convert to target based system. So for converting from binary to octal, partition the binary number into groups of 3 bits starting from right. Binary to hexadecimal conversion, partition or separate the binary numbers into groups of 4 bits starting from right, and for conversion from octal to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to octal is via binary number system. Let's look at conversion from binary to octal and hexadecimal. So let's convert 010111 binary number into octal. So let us partition this number into groups of 3, starting from right. So 1 1 1 3, then 0 1 0. Then write down individual equivalent octal numbers for the groups. So 0 1 0 is 2, 1 1 1 is 7. Therefore, the octal equivalent of the binary number 0 1 0 1 1 1 is 27. Similarly, we can convert the binary number 1101101.11010101 into hexadecimal number by partitioning this number into groups of 4. Before a decimal point, the integer part you start from right and the fractional part you start from left. Partition has to start from right in case of integer, and partition has to start from left in case of fraction. So let's divide or group them into bits of 4. 1101, one group, 1101, another group. Similarly, the fractional part 1101, 0101. So 1101 is D, 1101 is D, 1101 is D, and 0101 is 5. Therefore, the hexadecimal equivalent of this binary number is dd.d5. In the previous slide, we have converted from binary to octal and hexadecimal number systems. Now let's convert octal and hexadecimal numbers to binary. To convert 27 octal to binary, write down each octal digit into 3 bits. 2 is written as 010, 7 is written as 111, and combine them together. Therefore, the octal number 27 is equal to 010111. Now let's convert the hexadecimal number dd.d5 to binary. Here we have to write down each hexadecimal digit into 4 bits. So D is 1101 and 5 is 0101. After writing them in groups of 4, then combine them together. Therefore, dd.d5, the hexadecimal number is equal to 1101101.11010101. Now, let us convert octal number to hexadecimal. This conversion happens via binary number. System. Let us convert the octal number 2327 into hexadecimal number system. Convert each digit in the octal number system into 3 binary bits. So 2 is 010, 3 is 011, 2 is 010, 7 is 111. Now combine all the bits. Afterwards, separate them into 4-bit binary numbers starting from right. Now write down the hexa equivalent for each number. Therefore, the number 2327 in octal is equal to 47 in hexadecimal. Now let's convert hexadecimal number to octal number system. Again, this happens via binary. Let's convert the hexadecimal number 4D7 into octal number system. So here each hexadecimal digit is converted into 4-bit binary numbers. So 4, D and 7 are converted into 4-bit binary numbers. 4 is 0100, D is 1101, 7 is 0111. Now combine all the bits, then separate them into groups of 3-bit binary numbers. Again start from right. So 010 is equal to 2, 011 is 3, 010 is 2, 111 is 7. Now the hexadecimal number 4D7 is equal to 2327 octal number. In summary, we have seen number conversion from decimal to binary, octal and hexadecimal using divide the integer and multiply the fraction with target based system. Secondly, binary, octal and hexadecimal numbers are converted into decimal using multiplying by its own weighted position and adding the weighted values. Finally, octal is converted to binary and vice versa by grouping bits into 3. Hex is converted to binary and vice versa by grouping bits into 4. Lastly, hexadecimal and octal are converted via binary. Conclusions are, for humans, binary numbers are the most difficult to work with. Example, the binary number 111, it goes on forever, is equivalent to decimal 4095. Digital computers work in binary numbers. A better way of representing binary numbers is by using octal and hexadecimal number systems. And the last important point is, hexadecimal number can represent a byte in 2 digits. Thank you.